So the last week has been really weird for Call of Duty. So about a week ago, we started to receive teasers for the new Zombies map, which was pictures. And then we got the announcement for the new Zombies map, which was the Shattered Veil. And then there was kind of nothing aside from a few teasers for Verdansk here and there, like we've received. And then normally the Call of Duty leaks, teasers, things like that go from Monday through Friday, generally at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday came along and there was really nothing. Saturday came along and then all of a sudden Saturday at around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think it was actually 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we received this. So this is clearly what it says, as was previously leaked. It's now officially confirmed that the floating loot will return to Warzone with Verdansk. So this was actually tweeted from Call of Duty's account, as you can see here. This image, if we take a closer look, you see essentially five different things. Number one is the where you are here, and this is a bank location in Verdansk. If you've ever played Verdansk, you know that. Then we have the OG loot boxes, which I'm assuming the OG loot boxes sounds are going to be making a return as well. You have a floating weapon, floating munitions box, and a floating armor plate. Now, that armor plate is the original armor plate from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, or the original Verdansk, or the original Warzone, however you want to say it. Now, Hunter did a really good job of actually showing this off on Twitter, which I found interesting. So he said, finally, screenshot in game of Verdansk. That's on top of this building. I know ball. Apparently Hunter knows balls, but as you can see, the bank, it's right behind that roof. You're pretty much fully covered on those roofs. But there's many of those buildings. I don't know if he says that at all. There's many of these buildings throughout Verdansk. He's just guessing that it is that one. The plate model is the OG one as well. Seems like the game really wants to be like 2020. Hint, hint. There's more of this coming. There is more, what do we want to call it? Nostalgia coming. And you'll see as we go through this. So this is the floating plate. This is the older plate. Obviously, you can see an upgrade in texture and everything like that. You can see more of the banks here. So yeah, that's the location. And then later in the day, we had, this was at 8:16 p.m. So again, really weird times for this stuff to be happening. We have an actual like kind of teaser trailer put out by the New York Mets and Juan Soto's Instagram. So I'm assuming that this was a paid promotion of sorts, just the way that it's edited. It's not just like someone's filming. They actually edited this together. So we have this video here. We're going to go through this. Unfortunately, it's Twitter, so I can't like slow it down. You can if you're watching this on YouTube. But I'm going to try to go through this kind of frame by frame. I don't know how loud this thing is, but let's just turn it down here. And then, so Call of Duty Warzone's 5th anniversary. We have a PC. We have a headset going on for Warzone. We got a controller. So as you can see, Warzone 5th anniversary, which is actually kind of hilarious when you think about it, because the 5th anniversary has already happened nearly a month ago. They're just late to the party. These hats are awesome. I want one. Call of Duty, if you can send me one, thank you. Then this. So this is what I mean. It's done on purpose. It's like someone literally put their hand over the camera and recorded the screen. So that is the Milsim operator for Modern Warfare 2019 and for Warzone and for Verdansk. I think we get another look at it here, but let's play on here. There it is. So there's a much better look at it there. So this was like a big thing back in Modern Warfare 2019. All of the soldiers and all of their operators had their blood type put on them. So like this is B positive, for example. So this is just like a new version of that skin there. Now, one thing that I find interesting, and I've seen nobody talk about this, and you guys can let me know what you think. This here on the magazine, does that not look like one of the camos from Modern Warfare 2019? Now, it could be a bundle, it could be a lot of things, and it's just on the magazine, but I don't know. It looks weird to me. Now, we get more than this. Controller, flip up, boom, Mace. So Mace is, I believe, geez, what season was he in? three, four, season 4. What? That's a good question. So Mace was an operator. What season? Actually, let me just do Mace Warzone. Here we go. Pull up his Wikipedia page. Boom, just like that. Mace was an operator on February 25th. He was released bonus during season 2. Okay, I was wrong. So season 2, if we look at his backstory, Mace began his military career as a Special Forces Army Ranger. At some point prior October 2019, he used to serve with Simon Ghost Riley. That's always interesting. In the same unit. This is when like they actually had like a good connected story. That's when he started to sport a skull mask similar to Ghost, albeit using a metallic skull face rather than a clothed one. After Mace left the military, he joined Philip Graves' Shadow Company following multiple deployments of the operations. When he became known for his brutal bash tactics, Mace decided to leave Shadow Company, return to Africa, where he joined Victor Zane Matiko's Jackals in the fight against Al-Qatala. So good guy. Just went kind of all over the place. By 2023, Mace continued to operate in Africa before warlords funded by Coney Group, that's Vladimir Makarov's group, attacked a unit he led, leaving him outgunned and outnumbered. With few options left, Mace accepted Graves' offer to return to Shadow Company, fight Coney directly, and sever their link with the African warlords. So he is a part of Shadow Company as of 2023, but again, we don't know when the story that they're implementing here takes place. Hopefully the bio fills that in when he's added. Okay, we went on a little bit of a tangent there. And the one thing that I will say is it seems as though he has less scars on his arm. That could just be poor quality, which means that this skin could take place before he got those and went to Africa. Just an idea there. Come on, where is it? Where is it? It's coming. It's coming. It's right. Come on. Boom. So this is our first gameplay of Verdansk. I think we get a better look at it. Let me. Yeah, not really. So we got map top left here. It's pretty straightforward, man. Like we've seen the Verdansk and the Warzone overlay over and over again. If someone could like improve this, you could see the location there, but I'm pretty sure we're downtown because that's the statue there. And you can see, I think it's like the Chinese food building off to the left. You have the bus stop here. It does look improved. I will say that, like the colors look better than the original Verdansk, a little bright, more vibrant, but that is really it. I don't think anyone. So what am I looking at? So we're getting Modern Warfare 2019 weapon. Yeah. So that's it. That's everything that came. Now let's go. This promotion, this one, the baseball player one, totally fine with. They do this stuff all the time. And it, like whatever, little teaser, cool. This is silly to me. Like this, what are we doing? Like let's actually think about this for a second. So they are putting this out. Obviously, this is Call of Duty. And the caption, by the way, is just how we remember it with a crying face. They're selling nostalgia. So they're like, remember when you liked our game? Do you remember that? Well, we're going back to that. We shouldn't have changed it in the first place, but now we're selling it to you. So you'll come back to we're marketing our screw up. Yeah, that's what, like, it's a little silly. Not to mention, if you're looking at this from a marketing standpoint, let's just look at this from try to be smart about it just for a second, right? You're marketing this, and this is something that was already in the game. Therefore, the only people that this image means anything to, like anything at all, are people who have already played Verdansk and already played Warzone during 2020, which, albeit, is a very high number, a much higher percentage of people that played Call of Duty than are playing now. But you're not marketing to anyone new. You're not selling this game to anyone new based off of this picture. If I took this on the street and showed it to 100 people, how many people are going to be like, oh, Call of Duty's bringing back floating loot? Come on. Not to mention you're selling something that should have never changed. Like, I get it. People are excited for it. I am too. But marketing wise, probably one of the weakest things you've ever seen. Now, they have done this before. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but during Modern Warfare 2, they canceled slide canceling. They removed slide canceling from the game. And at one point, I believe to Swag, they sent a package which teased slide canceling coming back. Like a whole marketing thing for slide. I think they sent him a sandal, a can, and cell phone. So slide can sell. And so they've done this before. Like the return of prominent features is something that they've done before. Now, I don't know when this video is going to go up. I'm going to hold this video till about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if something else comes out with this, I'll somehow tack it onto the video, either here at the end or at the beginning. But as of right now, this was the teaser we got last night. I'm guessing we won't until Monday. They're strange teasers. And I mean, Verdansk is coming back. We know this. They're bringing back more mechanics, so I'm assuming sounds, floating loot. I think the big thing people are worried about is the movement and how that's going to feel. But hey, maybe we get Verdansk with Omni movement and everyone's like, okay, Omni movement's actually dope here. But I mean, that might be pushing it. We really might be pushing it, but we'll see. This week is going to be the telling week, so stay tuned, lock it in. It'll be a busy one.